Hello everyone, it's TammyTech2009 and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be quite a special N-Scale related Thomas & Friends video. That's right, if you read by the title, we are taking a look at two of the brand new characters from the CGI series. And who better to talk about than the one and only Nia and Rebecca from Big World Big Adventures. That's right. I'm sure many of you have asked me to make Nia and Rebecca in the comment section below. And I'm happy to report that I finally made Nia and Rebecca. And today we're going to be doing a review on them. Because I bet I've been quite excited to do an N-Scale Nia and Rebecca. So, join me as we take a look at the N-Scale Nia and Rebecca. And here they are. Wait. You thought I was going to review Nia and Rebecca. Ha! April Fools! No. Instead, we're going to be talking about two of the best characters of all time in Thomas & Friends. The N-Scale Henry and Edward. Yep. Now, these two are some of the best engines in Thomas & Friends. Oh, did you really think that I was going to make Nia and Rebecca in N-Scale form? Ha! Heck no! I would never do something like that. I would never, disrespect Edward and Henry like this. No way! Not a chance. I love these two very much. And honestly, if you've seen my videos, you know that I despise Nia and Rebecca. Why? Because they replaced Edward and Henry. Yeah, seriously. I don't know what the heck Mattel was thinking. Why on earth would they replace two of the first engines that Audrey has created and have really kicked off the best in Thomas & Friends, and the reasons why the show is so great? Just add gender diversity? Dude, they had Emily, they had Rosie, they had Mavis, so why did they make Nia and Rebecca? Two very bland, forgettable Mary Sues. Yeah. Instead, we're going to be talking about Edward and Henry. Now, I know I've said many things about Edward and Henry, and so have all the fans, but I just like to show off Edward and Henry in N-Scale form, since I thought it would be nice. And honestly, these turn out to be some of my favorite N-Scale models I've made. Remember my last video where I talked about the fan favorite characters? Well, these engines are loved by many people. Because you can't have the Steam Team without these guys. I mean, we also have Edward, we also have Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, and Emily, but these two are honestly amazing. Alright, so let's start off with Edward here. Now, I have to say, Edward is one of my best ones I've done. I think the tender here looks pretty nice. It's very accurate to the show. Same thing with Edward's design. I love Edward's design overall. Look at his wheel arrangement. That is so cool. Especially this thing, where his arches and his boiler are. And that single whistle. I mean, the face is pretty good. I mean, it does resemble Edward a little bit. But yeah, I put a lot of effort into Edward. And why do I love Edward so much? Well, for one, it's not just because that he's a very old engine, but it's also because he's a fighter. Look at Edward's exploit. Did you really think that Edward was going to give up? No. Even with one missing side rod, he was able to get all of his passengers home. Not to mention, he doesn't let anyone ridicule him. Whenever Edward gets made fun of, he just brushes it off. That's something I wouldn't expect an engine to do. And not to mention, he's a very good back engine when he's, helping engines when they're stuck up hills, especially when Edward helps out. I mean, think about it. If Edward wasn't there to help Gordon, who else do you think would have helped him? Henry? James? Thomas couldn't do it. I mean, no offense to Thomas right here, but the other engines, keep calling him small. But yeah, But hey, at least Thomas shows them that they're wrong. Little engines can do big things. Anyways, yeah. Basically, people have always said that Edward is one of the best characters because of the fact that he doesn't give up. He doesn't usually... It doesn't affect him when he gets made fun of by other engines. Especially Gordon. Henry, on the other hand, is another nice character. And many people seem to love him. I think Henry's arc is pretty interesting. And his design, oh boy, his design is pretty awesome. Like, this is yet another accurate model to the TV show. Like, he has the nice Fowler tender here. Looking pretty nice. Like, I also made Henry in his new shape. And gave him, like, 2 separate domes. And the wheel arches on the bottom. Right here. In the middle. So anyway, what makes Henry so great? Well, Henry also has a nice character arc where he starts off a little bit arrogant, kind of like Gordon, but then he becomes more humble and more caring for nature. And he did get sick until he got Welsh coal and a new shape when he was sent to crew after the famous Flying Kipper incident. Like, bro, Edward and Henry are pretty awesome. Did you really think that Mattel was going to get away with replacing these guys with females? No. Everyone hated this change. Even Gordon. Like, name one person who likes Nia and Rebecca, and name one person who thinks that it was a good idea to have Edward and Henry be replaced. I guarantee you, no one has ever said that they hate Edward and Henry. And if they do, they're wrong. Because Edward and Henry are some of the MVPs of Thomas and Friends. And without these characters, the show wouldn't be the same. Anyways. Yeah. I really love Edward and Henry. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, thank you for watching. And let me know if you want to see more N-Scale Thomas and Friends videos. Happy April Fool's Day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.